Alright, so right now we are. I was looking at a job for the new Volvo DLC. Um, so that was on my main name. So let's go to my single player name, and so level 36. So I had trouble when I first downloaded it. I was like, hey, I can't. The guys from SCS Software were streaming it. I was like, got all excited because it's Volvo, and of course I used to work for him when I was younger, and I went and downloaded it right away because I used to help make the loaders and the haulers when they were located in Asheville, North Carolina. So I went in to the job market, and let's see if it does it here. Quick job, came up here, and I search for Volvo. Right. So all that's doing is giving me the destinations. So if we go back in the freight market and we search for Volvo, VLOV. Oh, so no construction equipment's popping up, right? So what they told me to do was to sleep well, and I don't have volume. Hold on. What's going on? The mic and the desktop are showing up. My little control. My little control wasn't turned on. So, let's just get back out of there. I'm supposed to be able to sleep here, I thought. Nope. I thought I was supposed to. Where's the sleep trigger at? Hey, Smokey, how you doing? I thought you could sleep at your garage. I've never done it before, but I thought you could. There's no sleep trigger over there. So there's the one. Okay, we got to go find a place to sleep. No, this says there's a sleep trigger here. Smokey, do you know how to sleep at the garage? That's the garage manager that's popping up. Maybe we just turn the motor off. Nope. It's inside. Doing good. I'm doing alright. I'm trying to check this out. I was on my other name, my multiplayer name, and figured it out, but I used a different. I didn't sleep at the garage, so I'm trying to figure out how to sleep here at the garage now. Okay, stop the engine. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, now I should be able to go in the freight market and find the new Volvos. So we're going to type in Volvo. V-O. Whoops. If I can just hit one letter. Ah, look at there. Lever compactor Volvo. There's another compactor. Bunch of compactor. There's a loader. The wheels. So what do we have? Do we have anything from California? Eureka, California. Yeah, we'll do that one. Hey Ado, how you doing? Dun dun dun. Three hours. It won't be too awful bad. Alright, let me see. I think that's a little bit too loud. Options. Audio. We'll just bring this down. Bring it down about there and about there. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, Ado. When I was watching those guys, I watched them for a minute stream, and I thought that it was a preview, something new was coming out, because I hadn't heard about it yet, and I asked in their chat when it was supposed to come out, and somebody said it's already out. So I was like, cool. So I went and downloaded it, and if you play this on ATS and ETS, they said to buy the bundle, right? And you get both games for one price. But I only play ATS, so I only got it for ATS. But I went into the game and I was like, okay, let me go find a, and I couldn't find a job. So I sent them another message in chat, and somebody said to sleep, right? And it'll give it time for the jobs to pop up. So we are on our way to go pick up some wheels, Volvo wheels. Let's see. That's a truck I'm driving. Peterbilt. this is gonna go good with my Oklahoma series. I haven't got the Volvos on that game yet, and which is something I don't know that I show it a whole lot, but on every game, on every map that I play on, somewhere on that map I put Volvos, right? And this is on Farm Sim. Um, Somewhere on every map I have at least one Volvo construction equipment sitting somewhere. Um, I'd already showed them in. It's in one of my videos in Oklahoma, and but now I have Volvos that I can use in American Truck Sim. So I could go into like Farm Sim and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go pick up a load, a Volvo or whatever, and deliver it. So now I can actually show a Volvo on ATS. It's pretty cool. And something I don't know. I don't know if a lot of people realize or not. In Farm Sim, it doesn't show it, but in real life, it actually takes like 3 transfer trucks to deliver, like a wheel loader, right? Because they're too big to go on a transfer truck, um, with the wheels on them and with the bucket on them. So you'll have one truck that'll haul like the wheel loader. You'll have one truck that will haul the bucket, and if it's the real big loader, part of the boom will be on there as well. And then, so you got the loader, the bucket, and then the wheels. The wheels will be on a transfer truck by themselves. So, and they had a one. It was a L330, which was a big piece of machinery. You could stand up inside the wheel hub. Big curvy road coming up. And then I saw when I came in the game today, I didn't notice this before, but I had an email saying that there was a one of the cities in Wyoming has the special transports now. So I think what I'm gonna do is try to go up there and do one of the special transports. Yeah, Harley was the last one to put you in the dark place. Oh, I don't care. I was just joking around. Um, I kind of thought that it was her, but either her or Julia, but I wasn't sure. And that whole thing got started in Bruce's stream. Uh, he had that stream elements pop up, and it said, don't do caps or whatever. Stream elements send you to a dark place. And jokingly, just as a joke, I was like, yeah, uh, don't tempt me because I like dark places, right? And like I was talking to stream elements. So just kind of as a joke, I took and hit a bunch of caps and let myself get timed out. And it's just something that kind of stuck with me. Like, it was funny. I don't care what anybody else thought about it. To me, it was funny. You know, I like joking around like that. So, It's just something I do now. Just at least in once in a stream. If I know I can do a bunch of caps and get timed out, I'll do it. And it's just something for me to laugh at. That's all. We're getting closer because there's Eureka. But there's supposed to be um, like 7 new transports in this DLC. So I'm not sure what all they are, but I'd imagine you probably have a loader and a hauler. You got the bucket and the wheels. They have like a scraper or something like that. And then the other two, I haven't noticed what they are. I would imagine they may be, if they're Volvos, they may be the excavators. Um, I worked there for a little bit, for about 2 years before I went in the military, and the what do you call it? The excavators were just they just bought out a company, and they would move the excavators to the plant that I was working at. But that was kind of just getting started right before I left. So freight market, take job. Ooh, there's a truck chassis. That's probably a lever. It doesn't look like a Volvo. All right, let's go. Let's go deliver this thing. 8 hours. It should be about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Hey Harley, how you doing? We are delivering some Volvo wheels here on ATS. Leaving Eureka, California. And I can't remember where it is we have to go. Let's see here. If I can do this without wrecking. Truckee at Kiewit. I think that's in California. We'll look at the map real quick. Well, I'll get pulled over and I'll look at the map to make sure. Here we go. I can just pull over right here. All right. Look at it this way. World map. Okay, so Kiewit is the name of the place I'm going. This looks like it's Truckee, California. Yeah. So, here we go. And then I think what I'm going to do is go up to Wyoming and try and finish discovering the other cities. And we'll see if we get lucky and see if we can get some Volvo jobs up here. Alright, this looks like it's going to be a stop. I don't know. Well, no stop sign. Okay. So we will resume the cruise. Now, I wonder if I have the fuel edit on this one. Yeah, I'm not going to push the issue. I will stay back here and try not to wreck. See? Good thing. Went to 2 lanes. I'm not sure. Yeah, you can't see the wheels at night, but I may take and change the time. Let's see, we'll throw on some hazards. Tilt the key. G underscore set underscore time. What goes, whoops, backspace. Why is that not working? I'll have to I'll have to investigate that. I'm probably doing the wrong command. I got to look this up real quick because something has changed. Sorry about that. My mouse is too sensitive. So let's go. Let's come over here. We will do display. Click on this. That over there. YouTube. What's his name? Full Tilt Gaming. Full Tilt Gaming.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? FTG here. Hope you're doing well today.
Can't be having that. Videos. Search. Dev. Alright. Now. Pause that. Show more. G underscore set underscore time. No, I was doing it right. Okay. Drive. G underscore set underscore time. Tool mode active. Press or click to deactivate it. Yeah, I wonder if that stuff didn't get changed. Whoa. Sorry about that. I did the wrong one. Display capture. There we go. Alright, now we're back on the game. I'll have to check into Reddit and see. The commands may have changed because of DLC or something like that. Or the DLC could have changed. Well, no, because when I hit the tilted key, it comes up. So, here's something. Let me try this. Let me try this. Alright, so there's the wheels, right? With it being 6, it's probably for a hauler, not a loader, which would be typical. So tilt the key, tilt the key. It's not doing it now. What is up with that? Alt tab. Tilt the key. Yeah, that's not doing it. Oh, there we go. Creating save game file. Why would that? Alright, something's off. G underscore set underscore time 0700. So that put it at 4 a.m. G underscore set underscore time 4 a.m. Numbers a lot. 0900. Yeah, I don't know. Something's going on. Something's screwed up somewhere. Not sure what it is. Let's turn this off. Let's go to ATS on that page. We'll figure it out. Did I close out Discord? Sometimes that will mess with stuff. Yeah, no, Discord is closed. What else? Hmm. Whoops. See, this buttons and stuff are messed up. Hmm. Five hours, so about 15 more minutes. Alright, I don't like being right here with him, so bump it up a couple miles an hour. I need to check and see if the map is gonna. I need something that's gonna go into the coast to coast. See if the map is gonna get screwed up or not. And my fuel. We will try and fix that as well. See if I can remember how to do it. Two hours and 126 miles. Alright, now if you hit M, will that put it up? No, that does it the wrong way. Alright. That must just be like multiplayer only. I think what we're gonna do is go ahead and switch lanes. Whoops. Reno. How's the DLC going? That's pretty cool so far. I don't know if you saw the wheels, but there's the wheels that I'm hauling. With it being 6, I would think that it would be for a hauler. So, I'm gonna go up to after I drop this off. I'm gonna go up to Wyoming, and we're gonna see if we can get a load going into coast to coast, part of the coast to coast map, to see if it's gonna conflict with that map or not. Need to check and see if there's gonna be a mod conflict. Can I do it? I think I got enough room. I think I'll be alright. And this one, yeah, we got this one too. ExxonMobil. Huh. We'll go ahead and leave that one mirror up just for the... So that right there is normally how I run. Sometimes I take the... Sometimes I take the mini map out of, the bottom right hand corner. But, if I'm normal, like just normal play, this is kind of how I run right here. Yeah, the DLC's not a big, it's not a big thing, like it's not nothing like a new map or like new trucks or whatever. But I'm a huge Volvo construction equipment fan. It's like I said in your chat. I like Volvo. I used to work there, so it's neat to be able to use that stuff in both Farm Sim and ATS. So. It's probably one of those mods that I would suspect a lot of people probably wouldn't get. There's going to be people that buy it just because they want to have everything in the game. And then there's going to be people where it's probably not going to be that big a deal. Kind of like the paint jobs or whatever. But I like it, The Volvo trucks, as far as the semi trucks, they're nice. and I have one. I'm pretty sure I have one on both of these name profiles. If not, I need to make sure that I have one. But sometimes I'll run the Volvo truck, but for the most part, I run Peterbilt or Kenworth. Oh, I got to deliver here. All right. To skip parking. I'm not going to skip parking. Oh, there's a bunch of wheels. That's crazy. They got a bunch of wheels, but they don't have let's see. They don't have any equipment to put them on. Alright. I'm trying to do this with just the mirrors. I'm a little off, but it may give it to me. Nope. Doesn't look like it's going to. Need to pull it over to the right some. That's better. I should be able to get it this time. Yeah. Okay. Late. Well, imagine that. $0. Wow. That's because of skipping time. All right. Lesson learned. So, let's go to world map. Oh, you know what? Do I have a garage? Rusty Money Gaming. Something just popped up about Rusty. It could be late because it only popped up on one device. Garage manager. There we go. Reading, Bakersfield, Eugene. I do not have a garage in Wyoming. So, garage purchase. There's Wyoming. Let's go to excuse me. Let's go to Casper. Let's get Casper purchase. Okay. So then what we're going to do, garage manager. Let's go to Casper and travel. All right. Now, job market, freight. All-terrain crane. We're looking for something from Volvo. Nope. So let's check out Riverton. Crawler tractor, that's not going to be it. All-terrain crane, wheel loader. And that's going to be a rush job. So let's see if there's something else. Helicopters. Wheel loader. Hey, that's going to go down to Kansas. 737 miles. Take 45 minutes. So let's see if we can't. Oh, you know what? Escape. Quick travel. Riverton. Confirm. Okay. Now. Right. Now. That's not what we want. Why is that coming up like that? 0. There we go. I feel horrible. I forgot your wife's name. So my wife's name is Sandy. She just texted me probably 3 minutes ago. Telling me she's on her way home. Sandy. Yep. She don't play this that much. She's played it a little bit, but right now, like her steering wheel and stuff's not even hooked up. Which that doesn't matter because you can use the controller, but she has played this a couple times with me. This will be good to test out. With this delivery, this will be good to test out the, what do you call it? Coast to coast map mod. The last time that they had the DLC, it was Wyoming. And it may not have been Wyoming. It was a truck. They before they actually released Wyoming, they put the they did an update, and I guess it was just putting it in the game. But it was the update right before Wyoming dropped, whatever that was. I was recording. I think it was my first episode of Oklahoma Adventures, where I moved from Delta Junction, Alaska, down to Oklahoma. And as I was driving through the different towns or whatever, it's like you could see where buildings were supposed to be, but the buildings themselves were not there. And the supports for the bridges were missing also. Like you could look over there to the right, and you'd see the parking lots or the spot where the building went, but there was no building there. That doesn't look like a Volvo. Volvo loader, but it's not. That's not like what. That's not what I used to build. Let's see. It's gonna be F6. Wheel loader. There's no Volvo markings on that. I don't know why I'm second guessing this. Okay. Job market. Freight market. Riverton. There is a Volvo that says Volvo. All right, now let's go back because I want to see. I want to make sure that it actually looks like a Volvo, right? Volvo. Let's type in Volvo. See what happens. Rock bucket. Okay. Excavator Volvo. There we go. Let's do. Holy crap, that's gonna be a big one. That's from Idaho. 30 hours for no. Let's go middle of the road. Volvo rims. Volvo loader 250H. Excavator Volvo. Is there anything in Wyoming? Utah, Oregon, Washington, Utah, Oregon, Texas, Wyoming. Rock bucket. See, the rock bucket you're not gonna be able to tell. It's not gonna have Volvo markings. Memphis, Tennessee to Salina. That one's 13 hours. 13 hour 3. Yeah, that'd be about 45 minutes. Let's just do that. Sorry about this, guys. I just want to. When I looked at that one, it didn't look like an actual Volvo. It should look like. This will give you. Yeah, see, now that's more like it. Big Volvo stamps on it, decals. I'll tell you a little. I don't know if you care to know this or not. Before I left Volvo, they started doing the excavators, and I can't remember what the line was, the company that they bought. But when they bought it, through the years, they took the company that Volvo bought that did the excavators. They took, and when they upgraded something, like they changed the design, something new or whatever, they only changed the piece that they were updating, like the body pieces. Like, let's say they did the cab, which was one of the ones. So they changed the cab and they stuck it on what they were already making. The problem with the way that they did it, that company did, was that the lines of the body. Oh crap! Come on now. None of the stuff matched up, right? It was all kind of like random lines ran together. It looked like it was different pieces off of different vehicles. So every piece of the body, when Volvo had bought when Volvo bought their line and they brought it there. They brought the I don't want to call them demos, but they brought pieces of equipment in so that the engineers could like look at it, and they had to get their programs ran. They scanned the parts and stuff, and they had to get the programs written for our robots to be able to cut the parts, and the programs for like the press brakes to bend the metal and stuff like that. So when they did all that stuff, they redesigned the whole excavator so that all the body panels, the lines and stuff would match up, and it looked like it was one complete unit and not a bunch of different parts off of different excavators. So just a fun little piece of info. And my baby is coming in. I'm gonna mute the mic for a second. All right, I'm back. It's always weird when I go from using my own truck in the game to doing like a quick job. You go from that loud exhaust to all of a sudden you can't even hear the truck running. So it's kind of weird. I guess I could turn the volume back up on the trucks. Oh, that's a Kenworth. We'll just turn the master volume up. How's that? We'll see how that is. A little better. Okay. And I can't really, there's the mirror. Get that over to the edge a little bit. There we go. We'll try that. $36 minutes, somewhere around 30 to 36 minutes, and I'll be done with it. I could step up the speed a little bit. I need to mess around with my button box and stuff and see. Something is interfering with the buttons as to why that me being able to change the time was not working properly. So West Memphis, so we are in Tennessee. And if we look, if I can stay on the road, we're going to Salina, Kansas. So it'd be real good if this was daylight and I could tell about the bridges and stuff like that. Supports, best I can tell, the supports are there on that one. Got supports on there. Another thing I noticed when I had that conflict, and it wasn't really a conflict, it was just the coast to coast had not been updated to match the current version of the game. And then once coast to coast got updated, then everything was in place. So I'm hoping that this DLC won't mess with that. I was going to take the video, I was going to record the video today for Oklahoma Adventures. I was going to work on the next episode. And in that, I was planning on going to West Texas to pick up some cattle. And I wasn't going to use ATS at all. But we may choose a destination to go pick up a piece of equipment. Just got finished sorting out coast to coast. Oh yeah. Have you ever used coast to coast before? Or is this going to be your first time using coast to coast? Nope, you never used it before. I don't know. I don't know if you have any other map mods installed. If you don't, it'll be real simple. Okay. When you do coast to coast, or when you do your maps, you go into your mod manager and you activate it. When you activate it, it's going to be at the top of the list over on the right hand side. You need to make sure that the map stuff is at the very bottom. If you get into using a bunch of different maps, then they have to be stacked a certain way for everything to work correctly. But I quit doing, like, I used to have Canada, I used to have Mexico. There was what was it? Midwest. I had a Midwest map and a Northern Midwest or something. There was a bunch of different map mods that I had, and it seemed like I kept having issues with them whenever they did DLC. You know, a new DLC or something new would come in. It seemed like there was always some kind of little problem when I ran a bunch of them. So I did away with all of it except for coast to coast, and I have been happy with it. But make sure that you put coast to coast on the very bottom of your list over to the right, if that's the only map that you have. Otherwise, there's people that have done videos on how the maps are supposed to be stacked to make them work right. Now, and I get that from Full Tilt Gaming is where I got that information from. The other day we was in a stream and I was telling Bruce about being able to get out of the truck, and somebody came in and was like, said that I was miscommunicating some information, and which I don't think I was. It's not that big a deal, but don't take my word for it. Go look up on YouTube about the maps. with ATS. Full Tilt Gaming does a pretty good video on it, and that's what I followed. So. But the other day I was talking about being able to get out of the truck, so I'll pull over just for a second. I told Bruce that you could get out of the truck, and that I was able to walk around it. And when I did it at that moment, I was out of my truck, more like a flying mode, right? I'm not really walking around it. And they were trying to tell me that I was doing some misinformation. As you can see, I'm outside my truck. Apparently there is something that I had to have done in order to be able to do this. I don't care. I'm able to get out of my truck, and that's what I was trying to tell Bruce. So it's no big deal. I don't want to tell anybody wrong. It's just the way it is. So in the garage, and I tried it in the garage. You can get outside your truck and actually walk around your truck. So it's been so long since I really did it that way that I didn't remember the details. But I still don't think I told Bruce anything wrong. And I only say that because I don't want you to. I don't want to. I don't want you to be misinformed. You know, I do have issues with my memory and stuff, and feel free go look it up on YouTube. But the map should be on the bottom of the list. But it's fun. I like Coast to Coast. Okay. Um, and I really like the idea of being able to incorporate it with Farm Sim, and um, it's like I think it's Millennial Farmer that's real big on the corn, right? And he has a big corn dryer or whatever, and he sells it to. I'm not gonna say a biogas plant, but he sells it to like an ethanol gas plant or something like that. And so, like, I'm gonna use. I'm gonna take and deliver corn in the game up to Millennial Farms. I haven't figured out how I'm going to actually word it or anything like that, but so I'll take the corn off of Oklahoma, load up a truck, jump into ATS, and all you're going to see is the trailer. You're not going to see the corn on ATS. I'll drive on ATS for a little bit, like I'm headed up to wherever Millennial Farms is up in, I think, Minnesota, and once I get to Minnesota, then I'll jump back into Farm Sim, and I'll be on the Millennial map. Go deliver some corn, and I thought about doing it like, yeah. So there's some big farmer called Millennial Farmer or something. His corn dryer, broke down or something, and he's in desperate need of some dry corn. Just something stupid like that, just to play along, or you know. But I don't know when. That'll come about. But I am going to go pick up a front loader when I get done with this. As long as the map doesn't seem like it's got a problem, I'll work on that this evening. I just have to figure out where. Um, you know, when I do this, I do the ATS part first, right? Because I have to figure out, like, let's say I'm going to Millennial Farms, okay? Or we'll say, well, no, I'll use Millennial Farms for an example. I know it's in Minnesota, but I don't know exactly what town. They're like 30 minutes to an hour, somewhere around there, from Larson Farms, which is located in Coral, Minnesota. I really have no idea where that's at, but that's where they're located at. And then Millennial Farms, I think, is like 30 minutes from them, something like that. So, or it's either Millennial or Welker. But anyway, so all what you'll do is, like, you'll see me drive into Minnesota, and then from there I'll switch over to Farm Sim. So, I need to go into the game and see if there is a job going to Minnesota. Like, if I'm going to go pick up a loader, right? I have to make sure that I can get a job picking up a loader in Minnesota, right? So then I could just use the one of the maps from Minnesota. It would be that simple, and go pick it up at the store, or I could make a kind of like a makeshift Volvo dealership or something. I could put down a OK used mods thing, like make it a used car lot or something. They just happen to have a loader, so something like that. But I have to. It seems like it does best if I figure out the ATS part of it, and then make Farm Sim conform around that. So. And then what I might do is, like, I'll either go ahead and set the GPS or something to where I'm going to pick up the loader, or I will have the loader picked up like I'm ready to pull out of the place. That's one of those two things is usually what I do with the ATS. And yeah, I just gonna drive for a few minutes and then switch back over to Farm Sim. So um, so it's dark. You can't see the loader, the excavator back there is what we're hauling. Um, it is what it is, but I will tell you this: the only bad thing about Coast to Coast, it's not really a bad thing if you, depending on how you like to play. But I was doing a lot of, like, long jobs. Like, oh, this would be cool to go from California to Florida, or from Washington down to Tennessee, or something like that. Those deliveries can be long and boring. Um, yeah. very long and boring. But it's cool. It's still. I think it's a good mod for the game. Did you take any aspirin or anything for your headache? Okay. Oh, that's not my truck. I don't know why I filled it up. It's okay. That's all right. I was thinking of my truck. It was like low on gas and oh well. I really wish that YouTube would let you listen to background music. Yeah, I saw that truck at the last minute, so. Cause you could play your game and have like those trucking songs, like some of the Smokey and the Bandit songs, or there's one that's Roll On Highway, something like that. Roll on highway, roll on through. Roll on 18 wheeler, roll on. That'd be cool. I'm glad once it starts lightening, getting brighter. So, ooh, rumble strips. That's cool. I don't think I've ever paid attention. Y'all hear the rumble strips? That's funny. I don't know how well y'all could hear the rumble strips when I hit them, but this truck does not have that much power. I can't see. I don't think this is a special. I don't think this is a special low boy. So it's probably gonna make me want to back in, which I'm not gonna do. Man, it's taking forever with this truck. I'll tell you something I wish that they would do, and there may be a mod for it, but I'm not sure. So if you're going to use a little navigator, right? Let me get this off of the screen. What is that, F3? Yeah. So if you take the little mini map off of the screen, and then they have that screen that has kind of like the navigator. Some of the trucks allow you to put a navigator up on the dash or like on the window, you know, like a Garmin or something like that. So the little camera that's built into the dash, I think it would be cool if you could have that hooked up like to a backup camera or something. I think that would be a cool mod, and I think that it would be realistic. I know that they make backup cameras that are like magnetic or something. So having it hook up to the back, that to use that screen on the truck for that, and then you could use like the Garmin accessory for your GPS. I think that'd be cool. Please pull in, yay or nay. Odds are I haven't been to this one, so we'll pull in. So, there we go. Thank you for your cooperation. Have a safe journey. Yeah. Alright, let's pull that screen back up. What was it? F3? Yeah. 421. So it should be getting bright pretty soon. I can show you the excavator. Give the game about another hour. Probably about 5:30. You should be able to see it pretty good. Maybe. $5:36, something like that. We'll get this dropped off, and then I think what I'm gonna do is finish up discovering the cities in Wyoming. I mean, I can see the shadow. I can see the shadow of that excavator back there, but looking in the mirror. Oklahoma City. Hey, I could have recorded this and used this for my one. I didn't realize we was going to be coming through Oklahoma. Hit those rumble strips are, that's crazy. Don't see anything over there. Yep, there comes the sun. Let's look outside. Nope, still not going to be able to see it that good. I mean, you can see the Volvo on it, but yeah, that's alright. We'll give it another 30 minutes or so. Sooner or later, it'll be bright enough to be able to see it. So. Guthrie. Is that Oklahoma? Well, them lines over there look kind of messed up, don't they? They ain't even nowhere near the ground. I need to be able to get to a city where I can see if the buildings are going to be there. Let's see. We'll take a look at the map real quick. I might be able to like go through a town. We should be able to see right up in here. Maybe. Yeah, I think there'll be some buildings up in this area. Walmart there, Lowe's. I think it'll be alright. We'll be able to see if there's gonna be a conflict. Alright. There we go. Just getting a little brighter. So there's an excavator that you'll be hauling. I'm probably gonna wreck trying to do this, but we'll see if it gives us a model number. I'm not familiar with the excavator, the model numbers. Looks like that could be it, but that's not. Like I said, I'm not familiar with those numbers. I know the loaders. The loaders when I worked there used to be like a L330. They had a 150, a 180, and 330. I remember that. I think it was a 90. I'm pretty sure it was an L90. We actually had one that we used around the plant that was had the forks on it, like for a forklift, and they had that, and then they had a I want to say it was a Clark, but it was a big one. It had 2 front tires on each side, like it was duals on the front. It had a Dodge 360 motor in it, but I'm not sure. I can't remember if it ran off a diesel. I think it was diesel. And when they made the big hauler bodies, once they got through tacking them up, they'd take the L90 and they would pick up on the back end, like the hauler body would be turned upside down when they got through tacking it together. And they would take and we would use the L90 to pick up the back end of the body, and then they would use the one we called it Bertha, which is the one that had a Dodge 360 motor in it. So that the L90 would be turned around backwards, and then they would use the real big forklift to pick up the front of the body, and it would push the body in the L390 backwards across the plant, and they would take it to the robot welder, and then the robot welder would weld all the long lines and everything like that. Had it all programmed. The robot welder was all programmed. So they had somebody that had to, like, they just wouldn't put it in there and hit a button and it'd all start welding. Like, they had to pinpoint little spots, like from one corner to another. It was almost like they had to trace the lines that the robot welder was going to weld. Because like, if you got human error, if somebody welds tack something together and it's a little bit off, and then a robot, if you don't do that, the robot welder would come in and the line could be off and not even be welding two pieces of metal together. So it was pretty cool. But the haulers were like A. First loader was like an A. It used to be like A. They had a 25, a 30, a 35, and a 40. And then the loaders were the L90, 120, 150, 180. And then the 330 was a real big one. The A35 line, which is where I work now, it wouldn't be a complete build, because it went from like one section to the next. It wasn't like a car manufacturer where they spit out 100 cars a day, or I don't know how many cars they get done, but they would only finish up it was considered 2.5 loaders per day. 2.5 haulers per day. The last station was where they put the cab onto the frame, and then they took it out. Once they were done with that, they put wheels on it and ran it out the building. But that was the last part of it. So every 2 days they got 5 units. They could do 5 units. They could finish them up. So yeah, all the supports are on the bridge. So I think the coast to coast is going to be good with this DLC. Wichita, that's Kansas. We are in Kansas. Check it out. Selena, pretty cool. Selena, hey, long straightaway. I wonder if can we do the crazy view? Let's see if we wreck. Let's do the crazy view. Yeah. See how many cars we hit. Slight turn to the right, and we go off the road. Well, there's one car. Well, he came over on me. All right, there's one. Whoops. Car coming off the ramp. Are we going to hit it? Oh, it's going to be a crash. This is so crazy. We survived with just one crash. Alright. Well, we got 65 miles to go. And the flag is popping up on the map. Cool. Yeah, we'll drive like this a little bit more, so we'll see if we can't get our loader next. Oh, let's cut through here real quick. I need to look at the buildings, because that's where the problem's going to be if there's a problem. So the Walmart has spawned in. Okay. There's no funky empty parking lot or nothing. That's good. We're going to go up this way. Looks like all the buildings up here. I'm not worried about the traffic. I'm not going to try and hit them, but yeah, I think that Coast to Coast is going to be okay with this DLC. So, which I thought it would be, because it's not like a new map or anything. Let's see. Can we cut through here and come out the other side? And then come back around. We'll swing this way, go around the pumps. I can't wait for custom modding. They're doing a trailer. And it's supposed to be the same trailer for FS19, FS22, and it's going to be an ATS also. So it's going to be a trailer similar to what this excavator's on. So that'll make it easy as far as like combining games. Like that's all. Like it's like that part of it's just kind of coming together. It's kind of weird. And it's Volvo on top of that. Like, I'm so looking forward to it. There's General Mills. That's a truck service. Oh, come on. Let's get this over with, because I'm probably going to lose money. It's going to be late. It looks good, though. It would be neat if I could zoom in enough to actually read the... If I could zoom in enough to actually read the model number. Is that an ET? EC. EC220E. 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 Yeah, see, they were just bringing them in to Asheville. when I went in the military, so I'm not. I can't remember anything about the excavators other than the body lines. How which I've already mentioned that in the video, but they're engineers from at the company that they bought out. The engineers there just didn't do. They didn't change the body parts. All the parts looked like they came off of something different. I do remember that they had four. They had to come in to the building that we were at, and where they put them at for the engineers to scan and like do what they had to do to. They brought four excavators in. One of them was a little small one, like that. The mod that they have in Farm Sim, that just came out, if you're familiar with that. There's a little small one, like you would use like at your house, or a little tiny one. They had one of those, and then they had like three, similar size to this, so kind of like a small, medium, and large. But they had to dig up the concrete so that the excavators wouldn't tear up the floor. They dug up the concrete and put dirt down, and I was very surprised at when they did that. But it made sense because of the tracks would just eat up the pavement anyway. And they had that contracted out, and they did it on a weekend, when we wasn't there working. But it's pretty cool. I think the coolest thing about working with Volvo was they had a test track with the articulating the loaders. Like customers would come in and they'd have like a little demo or whatever. And they'd run it around this test track. They would actually lay it over on its side. The power of the hydraulics with the articulating, and they could stand it back up by itself. It's pretty crazy. Get to do a little dirt road travel here. And see, like, I think that you could merge this with Farm Sim like this. There's plenty of like logging maps out there where you could turn down a road like this and then cut over to Farm Sim and drop one off. Oh, we are going to play it safe. Confirm 0. Come on. Went too far down. Whoops. Where's the... So it's going to be back here. Right there. Now where am I at? Let's go up a little bit. So turn to the right and come that way. Alright. I can handle it. Ah, look at there. There's a sign right there in front of you. Turn this way. Yeah. Am I going to hit it? Oh, it's going over it. Well, that's pretty loud. Yeah, I'm not skipping it. I'm parking it. Okay. A little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. Straighten it up. And then we're going to back up with a little bit of a turn. Let's try that. There we go. Oh, come on. That was my fault. Da, da. Ooh, so it wasn't late. Okay. I'll take that. Now let's see. Do we have dun, 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 Riverton? Do we have a garage? You know what? Let's do freight market up here. Do we have anything up there now? Dynamite, harvester. Nothing that is going to be Volvo. So, and that's supposed to be the town for that. Now, I've been to Cheyenne. Why is it not lighting up? Let's try Casper. All-terrain crane. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever done one of those. I prefer it to be Volvo. Let's did I check Rollins? No, we'll check Rollins. Oh, look at there. There's a L250. Oh wow, so that's be bigger. I need to go in there and see what other. Because I remember it went from 180 L180 to a 330. Wonder how long they've been doing the 250. All right, so I'll be back in just a second. Alright, I'm back. So that's double blue. Let's and that's going down to Colorado. Alright, we'll remember that one. Let's see if there's not something else. Oh, there's one. Let's so does that'll take care of 2 cities. I think I'm just going to fast travel up there though. If I can. Quick travel. Nope. I'm going to have to drive. Such is life. Hey Groot, how you doing? We are on our way up to the northern part of Wyoming. Gonna go pick up a Volvo and haul it. Gonna try and finish up the rest of the Wyoming cities, and then I don't know how long. I'm not gonna stream all night, but I may take and once I get done with this stuff on this game. Yeah, I'm on ATS. I may take and yeah, I'm not gonna stream this all night. But I may try and start working on what's that world where you have to make deliveries into Wyoming or out of Wyoming or whatever for one of the achievements or whatever it's called. What it's on the bottom here, isn't it? World map, job market, the external market, those external contracts. Yeah, the world of trucks is what I was trying to think of. So once I get all the cities discovered in Wyoming, I'll start working on that, the world of trucks. But the Volvo, that's a new DLC for ATS. It's if I heard those guys correctly, it's 7 different new cargos. I believe 5 of them are Volvos, and then there's 2 others, and I'm not sure exactly what they're talking about that, but so far I've done the wheels, and I did an excavator. I did one truck, and it was a shorter trailer, but it had 6 of the wheels on it. Excuse me. I used to work for Volvo Construction Equipment, and the loaders. It takes 3 transfer trucks to haul a loader. You got one truck's gonna have the wheels, one's gonna have the bucket, and then the other one will have the actual the loader itself. So And that's what they've done. That's what it seems like they've done with the game as well. Um, they had a real big loader that I think it took a fourth and maybe a fifth truck. Um, I know part of the arm that held the bucket would get put on a trailer, but that was only on one model that I can remember. And it's been so long ago, I may be even saying that wrong. I'm not sure, but um, and it was more of a weight issue, I believe, than it was um, anything else. And it may not even been a loader, but I think it was. I'm just not 100%. I can't remember. That's been 30 years ago. So Newell's in here. He'll probably tell me that I'm telling you wrong or something. I don't care. Or he was in here. I don't know if he still is. So the last delivery, I tried to keep the speed limit normal, and I ran a few red lights, but not too many. More at the end than anything. So on this delivery, we're gonna see how fast we can get it done. All right, we'll see you, Ado. You have a good one. All right. All right, let's see. We'll keep it in the line. Try and keep it in between the lines and not pass on the curves or shoulders. That's what we'll do with this. UPS. That's another thing I could bring into the Oklahoma is the UPS trucks. That'd be cool. Whoa! Smacked that one pretty good. Crazy driver. Y'all look out. I need to change the sensitivity of that mouse, man. Let's see, I can get around there. There's a new cattle truck. See if we can race him. Oh yeah, that's something I haven't done. I haven't done the what do you call it? What about it? The cattle truck. I need to do cattle. Just so I can say I've done it. Right. Oh, no, not there. I was getting ready to turn there. Alright, let's go right here. Ooh. The helicopter. We don't want the helicopter though. Freight market. Oh, well, I guess that's what I'm going to have to get, huh? Let's see here. Can we do it this way? There's got to be something up here that we can take. I didn't get to that one in time, so it's all good. Sheridan. Man, that was going to be a long trip, isn't it? 13 hours. That would be about 45 minutes. Wilmington, North Carolina. Oh, that would be even worse. That would be down there where the USS North Carolina is. Let's take this one. Normal cargo, heavy cargo. I don't care. That's what we're taking. I'm using this truck. Truck hadn't failed me yet, and we're not going to let it fail me today. Rogue driver. That's right. Almost makes me wonder if I didn't click on the wrong, if I didn't pick the helicopter a minute ago instead. Like, whoa, coming in hot. Freight market. That's the one we're taking for $43,000. Okay, so let's see what we're working with here. It's over there. Okay, we come back this way. I can pull up by the building, take a left, and maybe swing in and grab it right there. That's what we're gonna do. Let's see here. Do it with the mirrors, I guess. Here, I'll tell you what, I'll even do away with this one. And we'll use that one. Try to. Okay. Okay, so if we swing to the right, pretty good. Whoa, 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 I see that. Can we miss it? Say we're gonna miss it. Check that out. Nope, I'm up against it. Okay. Yeah, pretty good, I guess. Volvo L250. Stay between the lines. Bruce's Gaming. Doing Lone Oak. I get through this delivery, we'll have to go check that out. Go send him some love. Jump in the dark place and then get back to doing this. Oh, you know what? I might just take and do the fuel edit real quick. See if we can remember how to do that. My underscore truck. Let's see if we can do that. Is it gonna matter? Put on the old parking brake. Alright, so that's a quick save. Now we're gonna alt tab out of that. We'll put this on display so that y'all can follow along. So what I did was I have a button already saved for quick save. So we need to go to documents, right? American Truck Simulator. Profiles, if I'm not mistaken. So this is gonna be 3:59 p.m. We gotta go to this one. We're gonna go to the config. Is that right? Or save? Quick save. No. Let's go back to config, which I think is this one. Right click. Whoops. Right click. Edit with Notepad++. This is for config. Man, I can't remember. Alright, hold on. Config. ATS fuel edit. Is that right? No, I think. Let's see. Auto save. Game SI. Man, I can't remember this. Nope, that's not it. Dun, dun, dun. Quick save. Is that right? Go quick save. Okay, there we go. Let's see if we game SII. So we're gonna drag that up to decrypt. I hope I'm doing this right. Edit with Notepad. Okay. So search. Find. My underscore truck. Enter. So now what we want to do is copy that. Copy. Right click, paste. Find next. Find next. Fuel relative. There we go. We're gonna take and highlight that and make it 1500. Click over here somewhere. File. Save. Okay. So now we're gonna close all this out. Okay. And then if we go back to this one, we're gonna load 3:59 p.m. Load. Now my fuel is full, right? Let's turn the lights on so information. There's a whole bunch of numbers there, right? Yeah, so I think I did it right. Parking brake. Okay. I think I got it right. Oh, Casper. Boom. Right over the sign. That's what I get. But you know what? We're going to practice. Let's zoom in a little bit. It's the big Volvo loader. Yeah, like I said, I don't think this DLC's like anything for the average person. I don't think this is going to be anything like spectacular. For somebody like me that has a reason to love Volvo, and maybe somebody that just wants to like have 100% on the DLC. Yeah, I think that could be. That's where they're going to get their sales off of this. From what I've seen so far, I like it. I am going to adjust the volume back down. This truck is way too loud. At least, like from a streaming aspect, I guess. Let's go back to drive. Alright, so if there's anybody in here, I'm going to go ahead and end it. If not, it is what it is. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. We had Aiden, Grew, Newell, Harley, and Smokey. I appreciate y'all for stopping by, saying hey, and I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Weekend's coming up, so I hope you guys have a great weekend as well. And